in life, everything is because of law of attraction. People with high frequency energy can balance thousands of people with low frequency. Chris Brown, it was great. We did several music videos. We did visual effects for tempo. It was great experience because, first of all, Chris Brown, he is the guy who is very talented and plus workaholic.
Ladies and gents, welcome to another podcast. Today I am super excited because today I have a guest who has worked with the likes of, are you ready for this? Jennifer Lopez, Chris Brown, 50 Cent. I'm going to stop there because this is exciting. This is exciting, and the gentleman that we have today is Henry Lipatov.
Hi guys, very good, very glad to be part of your podcast. Thank you so much. Very glad to spend time with you, and so excited.
Glad to have you on here.
So excited.
Please do introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are and what you have in store for this next 45 minutes to an hour.
All right, so my name is Henry Lipatov, and I direct, I produce, do visual effects and supervise team. The company name is Beverly Films, and we're based here in Los Angeles, California, and it's excited to have amazing opportunity in the life to create something that inspire other people, that create so many different opportunities to level up, to show the world different emotions, to show different projects. We also started to do animation and recently started doing marketing. So it's basically what we do. It's a combination of all sides of production and also the post-production and launching. So that was my dream many years ago, to build something that will help talented people, talented projects, talented product to launch and to have this, to build basically, and to spend time with in the positive way.
Yeah, that's a lot of things that you have accomplished at in your career so far. Is this something that you've always done? Did you always begin with film, or did you do something else? Going back into your early years, your childhood, growing up into your teenage years, what was that like?
It's started like creative side. I started to create music around 6 years old, and that inspired me so much. Yes, and I created first band at school, and basically my career started with music. So we did performances, and I'm from Ukraine. So as Ukrainians, we are like multitasking and multi-talented people, and it's we started with music, performed a lot, and we took part in the TV show in Ukraine. It's like American Idol show, talented show, but in Ukraine, and we got second place, and we got on tour, 23 cities, and
amazing.
Yes, and basically where I'm now, it's thanks for that time, because I've been so open to start recording music and launched 3 albums, and started to I started to think like, let's create some music videos, because music, and we got some companies that did a couple of music videos for us, and we're like, we think that it's interesting process. So let's try to do it maybe for us by ourselves, to try, you know.
Those companies were based in Ukraine when this happened?
Yeah, exactly. And
Right.
we created one music video, the first one, and it's getting so good on all TV stations in Ukraine. So people start calling me like, Henry, can you do for us too? And different artists. So like, oh, okay, this sounds fun. So let's start doing it. So I think that was the first step when the universe showed like, okay, so you do right thing, so keep going. And since then we started to do production and to do like post-production stuff, and I put it together team for graphics. And then I came to United States, and that was interesting story behind of that move. It if you heard about some retreats when people do some meditations and learning chakras,
Like ayahuasca.
something like that, but a little bit different. But yes, kind of. So I took, it's a school. It was school in Kiev that makes this like digging into the inner world.
Yes.
Learning some fears, some like how I can be better, how I can forgive, how I can learn my childhood, what's stuck there, and how to grow, how to make myself better version of myself. So so that times it was retreat on first chakra, and after I was like, I have so good, so powerful. So I decided to go to United States, new continent, and I got like tickets, visa tickets, and $200. I didn't know anyone in the United States, and just went there. And one of the rules what I had, it was always say yes, like Jim Carrey in his film Yes Man. So that was basically my format for 1 month. Always say yes.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Just like you did for this podcast today.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now that's a very good mindset to have, because people are scared, and from what I can tell, you love to take risk, and life itself is a risk, and you can either sit back and watch life go past you, or you can dive deep inside and accomplish amazing things. And this is what this channel is about, because so many people are so scared and fearful of taking risk, and they just really don't achieve much in their life.
You need also always think and to challenge yourself, to go some above, not just stuck and just like, oh, what's going on. Even right now, if you heard nowadays economics falling down, and people saying like, oh, what's happening? It's like years, it's going down. The life is difficult and stuff. I don't think that it's actually that much scary. No, I think when the hard times coming, it's opposite. Way more opportunities, way more like looking outside and like, hey, this is so fresh air right now, so let's go, let's create something more, something new, and definitely it's happening. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. Yeah, because times of struggle is where it tests a human's ability to accomplish more. And as far back as you look in history, those who are successful today and have become millionaires and billionaires, most of those people, well, maybe not most of those people, but a lot of those people have become wealthy and rich during time of crisis. So if you go back 3 years, in 2020, we all know what happened around the world. A time like that, so many people became rich. And a time like that is what you should utilize to break your eggshell and come out and achieve and learn as much as you can and become a better person, because those times is where the opportunities are waiting. And it seems like that's what you did, and you have achieved, where the levels of success that you have achieved today.
That story that came when I came to United States with zero. I lived using the app couch surfing, different people, and
Yeah.
there is few stories during that period of time that related to where I am now, actually saying yes. So one of this is I met guy, movie producer in Las Vegas, and he told me, if you will be in Los Angeles, call me and we will have lunch. So okay, this is sounds like a good idea, and also sign from universe. So when I been in Los Angeles, and the guy that I stayed with from Brazil, very good pianist, he told me, how I can help you, and can you set up meeting with this guy? And I barely speak English, so he called him. Hey, let's meet in the crossroad of Hollywood and Highland, and I'll do this meeting. So we arrived there, and he came across the street. Yeah, so he picked me up for lunch, and on lunch he said, I'm going to do fishing tomorrow. So if you want, join me. I yes, because format, yes, I cannot say no. So yes,
Yeah.
and he finish lunch, and we will go to my place right after that. Tomorrow at 4 a.m. we're going to San Diego, then we'll take ship and we'll go to Mexico fishing. So I'm
Wow.
okay, so here is the situation. And the guy is, he's Afro-American, and with chains and looking cool. But in Ukraine, because I'm from there, they said there is 2 rules you need to follow. Rule number 1, never connect with Afro-Americans. They have guns. They're very dangerous. And second rule, don't go to Mexico because they have cartels. Ooh, and this is I'm winning jackpot right now. Yeah. So we went there. It was fantastic experience on this fishing. It's so good. And he dropped me off in San Diego. I had so good time there. And I took train from San Diego to Los Angeles. And in the train, same thing, randomly I met a guy who told me about Los Angeles. I told him about Ukraine, about Kiev, how beautiful life is there, how amazing Ukrainians. And he told me, oh, you're so cool. And I showed him CD disc with works I made in Ukraine. So he said I have friends of mine that will create amazing music video, and they searching for directors, so maybe I can connect to you somehow. So with this guy that I actually never seen after this conversation, it was just I directed a music video after 2 weeks for the guy from American Idol show, artist, and it was collaboration with Lazy Bone from Bone, Tuck and Harmony. It's a big American famous group. And
Yeah. I haven't heard any of their music for many, many years, but I remember who they are.
Yeah, and that was my so surprised. And on this filming set, it was my first job in United States. I had gaffer who do lights.
Yes.
So the actual gaffer been sick, and he called his friend. Hey, can you stop because I'm sick? Can you be there? And and he yeah, sure. And that guy was gaffer from Inception with DiCaprio from the film, and he worked with us.
Wow.
And that's the law of attraction attracted me to that guy. And after this project, it's just went to amazing, great people with open mind, positivity, and everything like law of attraction attracted to amazing projects that I'm so grateful nowadays. I think it's the most grateful thing is to create with people that so like positive, so sunshine, so grateful, to make all projects that's making life better in the good way. So I'm grateful.
Alright guys, if you're gaining any kind of value from this video, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification icon. There are plenty more videos like this coming very soon. Stay tuned for those and enjoy the rest of the video. No, that's amazing. I really like your way of thinking and the way you organize things within your mind in order for them to manifest in reality. But many people are still unaware that we as people are sources of energy, from top to bottom, and everything within us is energy. Everything around us is energy. That's why we have, you mentioned your chakras earlier. We have 7 chakras within us that we know of, right? I'm sure we have more than that. So talk to me about how you worked on developing this knowledge of chakras and the law of attraction. What was the first stage where you got into this and you felt like this is something that is powerful and I can use this to get whatever I want in my life?
I think it's great to understand that we cannot build our home from the roof, so we need to build our home from the basement. And
Correct.
To build the home from the basement, this is about chakras. This is like first chakra, the red one, the root chakra. That basically it's the fearless. So like we need to be fearless. We need to, if we have some like, I'm not sure like where I'm going or what I do, it's need to build this basement. So and
grounding.
Yes, grounding, and to make sure life in general is so easy. Life is when it's like law of attraction. So law of attraction means when you're good to circumstances, when you're good to people, when you focus enough for your goals, for your talents, not procrastinate, but be active, be proactive. Then you just go and life will bring you lights and opportunities and the doors will open. And if not, this is just not your door. You just go and grateful for this door that never opened and go to another door. But the basement, it's basically you learning how I can handle this situation. Should I be like, oh no, or like scream to people or not? No, like they do. This is their own responsibility. My responsibility is for my life. And in my life, I have choice. So should I be like, or I should be like good and come and just to feel good and to always say thanks to other people.
Show gratitude.
Yes, so gratitude is so important. Yeah.
Have you heard of something called the Hawkins Scale? Which shows you. So the Hawkins Scale is it basically shows you the levels of emotion, and it shows you the frequencies that are correlated to that emotion. So obviously we are energy and we are frequencies. So on the Hawkins Scale, for example, the lowest level is fear, like you mentioned, anxiety, being unsure of what's going to happen in the future, and again that's fear related, and all these things, regret, anger, envy, jealousy, all these things, they're all low frequency, low vibration. And you know that when you hang around certain people like that, you can feel it off them, right? Because it's emanating energy around you. And the further up the scale you go to, things like love, you go to feel like enlightenment, which is the highest level. And all of those frequencies are much, much higher frequencies. And they allow you to become you just feel happy. You just naturally feel happy for no reason, right? You don't need a reason to be happy. You are just a naturally happy person because you're content with yourself, number one, within you. And once that happens, everything around you kind of just falls into place, because we as humans, we're too busy looking for positive energy and accomplishment outside of ourselves, whereas everything that we need to do and need to become happy is just within us. And that's the biggest thing that people don't understand, in my opinion.
About frequency, I completely agree with you. And about frequency, it's for me, it's two things. One is people who vibrating on high frequency. They, if to put them on scale, like with lower frequency people and high frequency people. So people with high frequency energy can balance thousands of people with low frequency. So basically, if you vibrate on high frequency or in positive way and stuff, so the people with low frequency, if they awake enough, they can hear, oh, what's happened, and they started, attracting, and you balancing. One you and thousands of other people just balance. This is one what I think. And second, when you want to hear the radio on 100 on the button,
radio frequency,
exactly. So you cannot hear from another frequency. So basically, you need to be attracted to the same people with the same frequency.
You need to tune into that frequency.
Yeah, and this is good. And back to previous what I told about be proactive, be open-minded. Recently, I met a guy, actor, who actually proved me that this is amazing. This is really works, because when he started to, he's talented by himself, but it's a lot of talented actors. But he started to text me to say we need to create. He started to show me that he really interested to create together and to create something that will change mindset of people who will watch what we will create together, like movie or like anything. And I had meeting with him 20 minutes before our meeting, and I recognized that really this source of light and in his heart, it's so truth, and he's a proactive situation when he's saying I'm ready, how I can do my character better for this story specific. And I just, as director, I gave him just little of way, and then I understand, and so now he will create his character more, and this how this collaboration start. And I think this is amazing, greatest example right now happening, because during this period of creation, he will understand better this character. I will understand better his character and the storyline. And then when the movie we will release the movie, we'll film. So people who will watch this film, they will get something. It will be not just empty film that I spent with popcorn, this 1 hour and 30 minutes and nothing.
Yeah.
So it will be
Yeah.
something that people will get from this movie, will learn something, maybe call to mama, papa, or relatives, or husband or wife, you know, to say like, oh, thank you so much that you're in my life, or maybe like, I'm sorry that I did something wrong. So basically, in
Appreciation.
general, yeah, all these things will bring to the positive change in the life. And for me as director, this is like the most amazing thing, you know.
Do you use this law of attraction approach in everything that you do in life?
You know, I because I learned this inner integration on this school back to Ukraine for a long time. I think 13 years. So this is became my habit. It's not just I'm like, oh, I need to remember. Oh, I need. It's like just I have it inside, and I think it's just coming. Like, oh, this time. Oh, this time. It's like, so I think you know, some people like started to awake. Oh, I need to start living, like really living right now. This is like
Yeah.
one, it's a good sign. But to keep this living, like I need that for a long time. It's also you mentioned that today at the beginning of conversation. So we need to keep our strong. It's like a gym. You're going to gym every day, and first like going to gym, it's so hard, maybe not today, and when you're like, no, I'm going, so this is my decision. So, and then second day, third day, fourth, after a week, you're like laying on the bed, and your body like, hey, go to gym. Like, what? And
you need discipline.
same thing. This discipline should be on the way when you doing your you know, grateful positivity, like your mindset should be open, and then after some time you'll be just good to
It'll
people.
just become normal to you.
Yeah, and it will bring happiness. This is it. So you'll be like so happy.
Absolutely. No, I totally agree with you. And like I said, I love your approach to how you do things, because that, in my opinion, it's a similar approach that I take to everything as well. You know, when I got introduced to you, I said, you know what? I have to talk to Henry. I have to, because straight away I was like, when I first spoke to you, you're like, this person is very happy, first of all, which is always a good sign, because it's positive energy, and it just makes you want to talk and conversate even further. So I know you are very short on time, so I just want to quickly touch on the artists that you have worked with, and what's it like working with artists at that sort of level, and what kind of projects have you worked with them? Let's just take Chris Brown, for example.
Yeah, Chris Brown, it was great. We did several music videos. We did visual effects for Tempo. That was great experience. We filmed in Universal Studios right here on the location of very famous location, and it was great experience because you know, first of all, Chris Brown, he is the guy who is very talented and plus workaholic. So he doing his work as a dancer, as singer, as good person, and during his life he struggled a lot, but in general he's so nice and positive man. So that was great experience, and lots of people who surrounding him as dancers. It's high top level of dancers, and the grateful and appreciative, and with open hearts. The whole production was so good, because everything, it's like family basically. So family time. Same thing was with Jennifer Lopez. So before met her, I heard about Jennifer Lopez, of course, and when we started to work, it was so nice to see that she's real, and she is super grateful to the team that working with her, and she's so amazing. When she bringing to the life creativity and all that, she's very focused. Also a big sign was when she got on set. It was like goosebumps, like some energy that I felt on that time. So it's also big, big situation when you feel not only with your like what I can see, but also when the feeling, when the vibrations showing you that this is like so good, so powerful, and it's just giving. That's why a lot of people feeling and going to the shows, live performances of that big artist, because they want to feel them. And
seeing them on TV is never going to be the same as seeing anything live.
Exactly, and this is incredible. And most of artists that we creating, I'm so grateful to the universe that connecting me, because it's also a good thing for me to grow. So I'm not perfect. And so sometimes I feel
nobody is.
Yeah, sometimes I feel that I'm going like to sleep, but I'm like after some time like, oh no, this is not my choice to sleep. I'm like, I need to be awake. So like, let's go back, and it's
that's good.
Going back and back and back, and like, now it's better. Look at this, and also like I have roadmap for my life to move forward and to see, okay, so this is steps that I do to be better version of myself. So this is my challenge.
If you're looking to take your brand or your business to the next level, content creation has been the proven way of making that happen. If you want to find out more, hit the link in the description below to book a call with either me or someone from my team, and we'll work with you to figure out what your requirements are to see if we can help you make that happen. Could you tell me, what was your biggest achievement that you have achieved using the law of attraction so far? Because I'm sure you have many more to come.
Yeah. The saying from achievement, I think I can say it's understanding. So I achieved the understanding that in life, everything is because of law of attraction. It's not like some physical things, not like money, not like some goals. It's in general understanding that everything all the time, when something I'm putting from my heart, from my movements, it's getting back to me. And so if I want something good and to be like really, like, to reach something, I need to give. It's like love. It's unconditional love that's bringing some positive back, but with no expectations. Basically, it's just good. Okay, be good to people. Be good, treat them good, send some seeds of positivity, and this usually makes my heart happy, and I feel power. This is the thing. So as soon as I do something good, that helping people, that doing something great, my heart is like making like bigger, and I feel so good.
Fuel.
Yes, and the power, like, oh, this is so good. I've been so helpful, and this is amazing. Just without waiting something back. So it's just like, let's go, let's do it, and
But do you think people use that to their advantage, and then take advantage of you?
Yes. So back in the days, it was, and I thought like, okay, so now they sitting on my shoulders and like la 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 la, and like no.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
also balancing with combination when I say like, yeah, this is good, and also I actually studied how to say no, and how to say like, no, this is not me.
Yeah.
And so this is good too. So start first. If you at the level when you just starting learning yourself, say yes. Start to say like, yes, I'll help. How I can help you. How I can do something. How this is like first step. Then
Yeah.
after a month, you can say like, okay, good, enough. Right now I'm good. Like I really good with this. So now I start feeling myself if I really want that, like from my heart, or when somebody start like giving proposals that actually not super cool, then I say like, hey, no, like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. You
Or
start picking and choosing at that point.
exactly, and start just to say like, let's try to find solutions. For example, when I very like solutions. Like,
Yeah.
instead of saying just like strictly no, it's just like, okay, let's figure out. So if this can help you, so let's exchange the energy. So it's like in the business, it's good when you do something good for people and they giving you money. This is exchange. This is good idea, and then it's not only you helping them, but also they helping themselves to giving money. So it's like this type of relationships, and that's
Yeah.
completely good. And same thing when you feel. Okay, so we did, for example, we created that job, so we can do something more, and we can make a gift with the same relationships, and this is like many layers that we can grow. It's
Yeah.
good. It's always good to say no to something that's not related to the situation, and also this no could be no today, but tomorrow it could be yes, because today
Yeah.
when you in the progress of your emotional situation, you're like, no, I actually can beat you right now, and tomorrow like, why I thought about this, because maybe I've been on unstable situation, like no, actually like right now I feel that I'm coming back to positive way, so now let's figure out how to do it. So let's find.
But people make emotional choices as well, though, and sometimes they end up making the wrong choice. But at the same time, just touching on what you said, sometimes you have to say no if it affects your energy, because a lot of people can bring bad energy around you. There's like you said earlier, one person with good energy can heal thousands with bad energy.
That's correct.
So that ratio means that there is so much more negativity out there, so you also have to protect your energy field so you don't get compromised by the people who you are surrounded by or you work with.
I really believe that protection, it's not right thing. It's protection. It's because of law of attraction. Yeah, because of law of attraction. When I start protecting, I start attracting more people that need me to hit. This is the point. So
that you need protection from.
Yeah, let me give you some example. And
Sure.
Okay, you living in castle.
Yeah.
Like beautiful castle, like beautiful home. Nice. You just painted like amazing colors, and you have dog, you have wife, you have kids, and there is two choices. So now I'm talking to you, like there is two choices. Choice number one, it's should you build the gate around your home to protect you from bad people that going like, oh, he's wealthy, let's get there, like, and grab.
Yeah.
And second choice, you will leave it without gates, without anything, and still like bad people like going around, and also good people going around, and they can be your guests. So there is two choices. One choice when you have gates, and then you protect yourself from the people like who want to get your house and who get to your home, and they cannot because you have gates. So you're like, yeah, I'm fine. And second, when but at the same time, the good people also cannot reach your home because they have gate. You have gate. And
that's very true.
and the second option, and when you don't have the people like angry can go to your home and grab your stuff, but at the same time the good people also can go and be your friends. So my personal...
Would you not have a filter in place? Like if you have that gate in place, you filter to let...
No. Listen. This is the thing. So my personal choice, do not to have that gates. My personal choice, even if some bad people will come to me, I can handle that. But also I will have friends that will come to me. To compare with if I have gates, I will have no friends, no chances. So here is the point is to, it's we always making choices in the life, and we always doing some good for if we good people, we're doing good for other people. And it's good to have opportunity to attract amazing people because we doing good. And sometimes some challenges coming. Sometimes some people like, hey, I'm like, okay, that's fine, welcome to my life, I will figure out, let's talk. And then maybe with my energy you'll be better.
That's a very good point, and I do like that. And I don't think many people look at it that way. They just look at it because it's just a way of life. You need to protect yourself, and it's that fear. Again, we're in a fear state. By the moment you say I need to protect myself, I guess automatically you become in a state of fear. Hence the reason why you want to protect. But then people also want to do it because they have a family. They have, like you said, a wife and children. And when you get to that stage, those people in your life, they become the most important things in your life. So you want to always prioritize their safety first, and then everything else in life follows afterwards, I guess.
Yeah. Recently I had conversation with a big guy who runs very, very big company, and we spoke about marketing, and he asked me how I can market my new product. And I started to think about this and created some ideas, and he told me, I really like to do this to show my potential clients that they like struggling, and without my product they will not survive, and appeal to their to their fears, audience and fears. And I said, this is like, I understand, and that's why they can buy a lot of your product, because they like okay, let me buy. But I really feel that it's good from professional marketologists to create something that will appeal not to the fear, but also to the benefits. Why if they will buy this product, what they will get. It's more better to compare with just simply selling the stuff, appealing to the fears, and it will be better. It will be harder though, because it's harder to sell when you're showing only from this perspective, but not appeal to this. But it's better because it will be more also saying about positive things, So
Yeah.
it's better to do that way. And will be like so good if we will sell like a lot, appealing to good things. So this is like next challenge.
Yeah, it's a mind again. It's a mindset. A mindset thing as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? How you approach it.
Yeah.
I know you have to go, so
Yes. Thank
I
you so
think we
much.
will.
Thank you. It
I think
was
we'll wrap it
great
up there.
time. Yes, I'm
Thank you.
very grateful to spend this time, and I really looking forward to some feedback. Guys, if you watching this podcast on your computers and you have choices to write something, some maybe your advices how to make your life better, make your
Yes.
so first how you say no to other people who want to dig into your shoulders. Second thing, maybe you have some stories that about your law of attraction that attracted to you some good things. Please write it down, because I definitely want to read that, and if you have time, little bit, even few sentences, that would be great. We will check on it, and we will give you also our feedback. And
Amazing.
thank you so much for your time. So yeah, let's stay tuned, and remember, we live here amazing time. It doesn't matter what's happening outside. It
Yes.
matters what's happening in our world. Your world. So
Yes.
our world. So let's stay in positive way, and let's keep dreaming, keep making, be proactive, be focused, and we will reach everything what we can.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Henry. I'm going to leave your contact details in the description below, so you guys can go and check them out. Guys, I really hope you took some value from what Henry said. I certainly did. And everything that he has mentioned today, everyone should be practicing on a regular basis if you want to become a better person, achieve more in your life, and achieve the levels of success that you deserve. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.